Adapt to what's around you instead of trying to always change it to adapt to you. I'm always discovering new things out here, no matter how long we live here. Something's always new to me. Moving here, the idea is to adapt to the island, not make the island adapt to you. Case in point, we don't own a lawnmower. It's really all the grass that we have. Doug uses the weed eater to take care of it every so often, and that's good enough. That's what a lot of the neighbors do too. You have your favorite plants in different states where you live, and gosh, in Georgia we had tulips everywhere in the spring, which I loved, and azalea bushes. Then we moved to Chicago, and I didn't see the tulips when I would see them in Georgia. Turns out they were much later in the city because it was so freaking cold. They couldn't grow yet. And I didn't see any azaleas. Doesn't mean there aren't any, but there were other things. And then here, like I said, there's pineapples, there's coffee trees, tea plants, which are TI. That's a sort of a native thing here. And you kind of want to adapt to what'll grow here, first of all, but also don't try to change nature to fit what you prefer. Also, a big change for us here was we don't have any heat or air in our island home here. We're at about 800 feet elevation, so in the winter it gets a little cooler, and I'm showing you those days where a couple of days I actually wear socks and shoes. I got socks and shoes on now, but I'm walking in the yard. Then some summer days are pretty hot, but I'm used to hot and humid. We just don't have AC and heat here. There are many people who got to have their AC, and you know what? I say do whatever, but do know that the electricity is about 3 times more than the mainland. It's about to be more, and I don't know the exact calculations because we got notification that our power bill should be going up about 30%. I know that's a paradise tax. I mean, that's fine. We don't use air anyway. But for the people who do, it's something to consider. You're working with what you have, or are you trying to change what you are used to? Things are different here. We don't have manicured yards, generally speaking. Some people do, but for the most part, we kind of go with what works and try to make it look decent. That's the best we can say. The best part is that we're living in Hawaii, which I absolutely love. It is not for everyone. But I want to show you. Is Inu out here helping me today on the ever-growing pile of hard waste, which we get rid of, and then, more comes back. Doug's playing some social distortion in the back. Social D. We've seen him a few times. He's wearing his t-shirt today, so, he's got to pay homage. I want to tell you something wonderful adapting to the area out here. The last couple of weeks, we have had such an amazing fragrance in the evenings, some lasting into the morning, from our neighbors' angel trumpet trees. First of all, I don't want to show their house too much, but look at that. The fragrance is extra strong in the evenings, which is just glorious out here when you hear the coqui frogs, which a lot of people hate. I don't care, they're here. It's just another sound of paradise. It's hard to describe how beautiful the fragrance is. Also paired with that, our plumeria trees are starting to bloom more heavily this year. Doug did some good pruning a couple of years ago. Last year they were better, this year's even better. It was just so strong. It was the fragrance of the two trees paired together. Amazing. But look what I found. You're gonna hear Social D. All right, maybe you won't hear so much. Look what I found in the garden. Always finding something new. Oh, somebody. Did you just try to attack me? Did you just try to attack me? I think you did. Did you try to attack me? Oh, excuse me. I just need a pet. Okay. You need a pet? You need a pet? Okay. All right. We paused Social D for just a minute. But I want to show you. It's always something new out here, to me, at least. Look what I found blooming this year. I swear to you, I haven't seen these before. I saw a bigger one over in that part of the yard the last couple of years. But look at this. These are orchids. Can you believe this? I mean, seriously, look at this. They're everywhere. They're amazing. They're everywhere. They are everywhere. Isn't that crazy? Let's see if they're anywhere else. No. Weeds and stuff. So I guess my message here, if there is one, adapt to what's around you instead of trying to always change it to adapt to you. There's plenty of things I loved in other areas that I lived, but I didn't get coconut trees or a view like that in my backyard in Chicago or Georgia. Not slamming them, but let's get real. You gotta love the one you're with, am I right?
You gotta love the one you're with.